It's no accident that sounds like you're leveling up in a video game. 48% of 18 to 29-year-olds have an online dating profile.
Make them work for it.
45% of people say they're more frustrated with this form of dating than hopeful.
There are so many people you can connect with.
Should I swipe right?
Swipe wrong. Swipe wrong. Setting the record straight on dating apps. Everyday people telling everyday stories of the swipe right world with your host, Koss.
Well, I know he had a good time.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course, good night. Whenever you want to listen to the show, we're going to be here for you, whether it be morning, afternoon, evening, night. I'm that guy. I am going to be that guy. I am your host. I am Koss. Welcome to the Swipe Wrong podcast, the number one podcast amongst all of you in your hearts. In your hearts. It's all of you. Number one, right? Right? All right, we'll give it a shot. Do us a favor. Like, follow, subscribe, tell your friends, let everybody know what's happening. That it's out there. We appreciate it. It seems like it always is picking up a little bit of steam, and that's always going in the right direction, which is good. And if you know anybody or if you yourself want to share your story, give us a call, 317-626-6616. Email us at swipewrongpod@gmail.com. Give mad love to the great and powerful Oz, Jay, who puts this together for us, does an amazing job. But this wouldn't be here without all of you guys. So thank you all for listening, and thank you all for sharing the show. And hopefully you're getting as much of insights and a kick out of it as we are here. I, once again, am the luckiest dude on the planet who gets to talk to amazing people this week. Beautiful young woman that I got to talk to. She was a lot of fun. She's really got a great way about her. Has her own podcast, which you'll hear all about. And going to find a way to actually, I think, join her on an episode, and I'll be on the other side of the mic, so that'll be a good time too. But how we're doing this one is after her and I stopped this conversation. It's like, oh, I had some more stuff I could have got into, and I misread it. I thought she was kind of all out of stories. So this will be part one. We'll have part two hopefully next week. If not, maybe a week or two after, but we will definitely do a part two. But you know how it goes. Sit back, relax, put your feet up. Grab your popcorn, get it buttered, put whatever you want on there. I know I always say caramel, but you do you. That's the most, all the time. You do you. And if you're in traffic, be careful. Please watch out for the traffic cam, number 2. But number 1, please don't hit that person next to you. And enjoy Before Things Get Awkward, part 1.
Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect the views or opinions or any entities they represent. This podcast is about dating experiences. It is not to say one dating app is better or worse than another.
Actually, so the cool thing is, like, we've talked for 35 seconds, which is longer than most guys during sex, which is great. Which is like, are you single now, or are you like out? Like, where you said, like, what's your story? Once upon a time.
Once upon a time. Right now, I am single. Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. So, do you fuck around on the apps, or tell me your app stories? Like what's your? Or you just like go to dudes in the wild? Sorry, let me shut up.
In the wild.
In the wild, yeah. That's what we call it. In the wild. When you're not on the apps, you're in the wild.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I am not currently on the apps. I have been in the past. I've got plenty of experience there, but I'm not currently on them.
Okay. Does it like PTSD from the apps? You're like, I'm not going back there. Fuck all that shit. What was that?
I don't know if I'd say PTSD, but I've met some weird ones.
Yeah.
I've met some weird ones. I have.
Like, it's like you're thinking back. You're like, there's one time at band camp, and then this other time, oh my God, I can't believe you asked me to do that. It's shit like that, isn't it?
It's just weird things that has been said to me. Like, yeah. I had a guy on a first date say to me once, he was like, complimented my eyes, super nice. Okay. Now he had sunglasses. He wanted to see how the sunglasses looked on me. Fine. I'll try the sunglasses on. Then he takes my picture in the sunglasses. I've been sitting here for 5 minutes. Now this random ass man has a picture of me in his sunglasses on his phone. I'm like, okay. Then he goes, you don't mind that I took a picture?
After the picture was taken, right?
A little late now.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's a little late now to ask that.
Shit, that's kind of funny. I mean, did he at least get the eye color right? And hey, at least he was looking at your eyes, right? Way to go, pal. You're looking at the eyes, I guess. Maybe you're just saying that.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you guess. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I know. Look, I'm trying to get points for because like he lost all 50 of the points that he earned when he's like, oh yeah, the picture, it's all right. Okay, thanks, appreciate it. Good Lord, gosh. So how long ago were you on the apps?
It's been at least a year. It's been over a year.
Okay.
Yep.
And you've been single for how long? Roughly. Doesn't like it's not in target. Just curious. Like I'm trying to put together how long you're on the apps and you're like, fuck this, I'm never going back, is what sounds like happening.
I've been single probably about 6-7 months.
Okay. All right, fair enough. So did you find somebody on the apps and stop? Is this like, was there like romance? No. Okay. I gave it a shot. Boy, you saw the optimist come out of me real quick. Like, was there? No. Okay, that's what. No. Shit. Okay. All right. Damn.
Have you had success on the apps?
So me and the apps don't really see eye to eye. And it's really because I don't get on them too much anymore anyway, but yeah, even back when I was on them a little bit, it was like you do a show about dating and on the apps. What are you setting me up for? So people thought I was going out with them, like trying to match up and get a bad date story and come talk about it. And that wasn't the case. And like the best thing that was said to me about that, I had a friend who said, well, just tell them not to be assholes and they won't have anything to worry about. I'm like, all right, well, that's a hard one not to pass up on. So yeah, I don't really get on them too much because once they find out and then it's already started out, like it's bad. But I've been single for quite a while, so I'm more in the wild guy. I'll come up and talk to people, watch their reactions go crazy. Like, hey, how you doing? It's like, whoa, somebody's actually talking to me? Get the fuck out of here. They want to talk on their phone. They're like, text me. Just text. I don't know about this face-to-face stuff. So it's
And now have you had more luck in the wild? There's a catch-22 with the wild.
Yeah, well, I mean, no matter what, you can never avoid crazy. Crazy is going to be there no matter if you're on the apps, or if you're going to run into it on the street. It's just, if you run into it on the street, your chances of getting a dick pic are less. That's for sure. If you're a woman, as far as, I guess.
But then you could run into having to see crazy more often.
Yeah,
if
you
meet
could.
Crazy on the app, you can just be like, bye.
Yeah, you could. It's harder to filter, but if you're vibing, like at least you can like see if you're vibing quicker. Man, I don't know. Like it seems like most of the people I talk to were a lot of people I've made friends with on the apps, and maybe nothing happened, and we just go to lunch and we hang out, and then those are the connections that I've made. It seems like there's always something like that, but no, I mean, I guess I do all right. I have some great people in my life. I'll go with that. How's that? I have some great people. I'm lucky. Okay. I'm lucky. Okay. That's for sure. So, but sometimes I'll go back on the apps just to see what's going on. And you know what I see all the time? The same fucking people. And the same
right?
People. Yeah.
There was a time where I was off them for about maybe like 6-7 months. And I went back and it's like, oh, you've got more facial hair, but we talked before. Oh, now you're like, bro, what?
Yeah, right. Part of me wonders, like, are you still single really? Or did you kind of meet somebody? Are you in a situationship? And like, you're just wondering like, hey, like, I'm not here to judge, live your best life. But like how, like, and in this show that I do, I run into a lot of stuff, and what I've ran into and found out over time is it feels like 50% of the people who are on the apps are in some sort of relationship already anyway, so one way or another. You know, if it's a guy, he's trying to hook up, and if it's a woman, she might be too. But a lot of times, it's emotional connection. It's like they're not like getting good conversation or somebody to listen to them, and they're but they can in a new conversation with somebody else. So I found that out too. That seems like it happens pretty often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say my last relationship, we didn't meet on an app, but when things got rocky, he went on an app.
Really? Like right
Yes.
away?
Pretty frequently after.
Yeah.
Pretty soon after.
That
Yeah.
sucks. That
I got a screenshot from somebody else showing it to me.
And that's stupid. Like, how long were you guys in a relationship for?
Maybe 7 months. It wasn't crazy long, but it also wasn't like 2 weeks.
I mean,
So
was
like,
it
you know,
was it a pretty bad like argument, or was it like, hey, you forgot to do the dishes and then he jumped on the apps? So I mean, was it
I mean, it was more in between that. It wasn't like
okay.
dishes and it wasn't like end all be all, but it was like, huh, okay.
You know what
And
sucks?
so I sent him the screenshot.
What'd he say?
Oh, then he called me a bunch of times. Oh, now you got shit to say? Now you got shit to say?
No,
I got
that's
nothing.
old. That's old. I swear. That's not, see, it was a joke. Someone was pranking me. Yeah, I'm sure it was. But you know, a little disheartening about that. Like you get into a little bit of an argument, you're not seeing eye to eye, but instead of talking it out, I know, I'll just activate my account again. What, bro?
Mhm.
What? You're never gonna find anything good if you do that, bro. Never.
Facts.
Right. No kidding. Shit. And right then, I assume it was done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. With occasional sex. It was done with a side of sex. I got you. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's fair.
It was mostly done. It was
Yeah,
mostly
yeah, right. That's cool. No worries. No worries. So I gotta know,
I
like,
tend to be somebody who I'm too understanding. I'm too
okay,
understanding.
lots
That's
of
how I end
empathy.
up in, yeah. That's how I end up in situations. Even the weird photo man. I sat through dinner. That wasn't even the only date we went on, even though
Yeah,
he's weird photo man.
yeah.
So
Was he a
I'm
good
too
guy other than
understanding.
that?
Yeah, and it's a really nice photo.
Yeah.
I saw my mom the other day, and it was her wallpaper, and I'm like, Mom, why is this
It was
your
her
wallpaper
wallpaper.
on your phone? It's like, Mom, you do realize who took this photo? And she's like, it's just so nice. I'm like, Mom, I know I look good in the photo, but this can't be your wallpaper on your phone.
Did you send it to her, or did she grab it off Facebook or something?
No, I sent it to her and kind of complaining, like, this crazy guy took this photo of me. She's like, oh my God, you look so cute. I'm like, Mom, that's not what I'm saying in this message. I went to dinner and this weird man took my photo without asking.
I love that it's her wallpaper. I love that. That's so funny. You know, you're never gonna forget weird photo guy. You're never gonna forget him.
No.
Mom won't let you either. She's not gonna let you. She's gonna leave that up forever. But he was so good behind the camera. It was so great. It's that's what. Aw. Oh, hey, look, you got something out of it. At least, you know, God, I don't even know what to say to that. That's crazy. So, look, you're a beautiful woman. You got, like you mentioned, you run into so tell me some of the crazy you ran into.
Some of the crazy. I had one guy who you can probably tell I've got a little bit of an accent in my
Okay.
voice.
Right.
One guy, one of the first things he says to me is, so before things get awkward, I just gotta ask. I'm like, okay. He's like, why do you sound like that? And I was like, what? He's like, why do you sound like that? And I'm like, I don't know. I went to speech therapy when I was a kid and it didn't work very well. So this is what I sound like. And he's just like, oh, okay. Like, what the fuck do you want me to say to that?
Well, I love how it starts. Let's just say, like, before things get awkward, let me make it awkward. You know, before things get weird. Yeah. Yeah.
And then this was like the third thing this man said to me. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Before things get weird, I just want to get them entirely over the fucking rails. I want to fuck them all the way up and get them as crazy as I possibly can because, yeah, so why do you sound like that? Dude, why do you look like that? Why? I mean, like there's certain things we just can't answer in life. Why do you look that way, bro? I sound this way because that's the way I was intended to sound. Sorry you don't like it. Take care of yourself. Do you want to take a picture before you go?
Oh my.
So when you were screwing around on the apps, what apps did you use?
Now, I've used a few different ones. I've used Tinder, I've used Hinge, those were my main two.
Okay. So Tinder, did you look at it this way? Tinder was more of a hookup app, Hinge was more of a dating app, or did you kind of see them all the same?
So I see that now in the
Yeah,
moment.
okay.
In the
All
moment
right,
I
that's
did
fair.
not fully grasp that.
Uh-huh.
But yes, I see that now.
Live and learn. Again, look, some people get married off Tinder, that's for sure, and some people get, tied up off Hinge. You never know. Like it's a thing. So it's
No,
all.
I will say this. My first cousin, I was in her wedding almost a year ago. She met her husband on Tinder.
See, there you go. Love can be
So,
found. Like there was a lot of swipe wrongs, I'm sure, but she found the right one and it's all worth it, right?
yeah, he's an interesting man. I would not have married him, but she found maybe her swipe right.
Oh, it's a hell of a compliment when it comes out with he's interesting. It's like, God, did he kill somebody? What happened over there? It's like, what is that? Did he take a
There's
picture?
somebody for everybody.
Yeah, there is. As I sit here single, there's somebody out there who is probably planning something that I'm not ready for. Jeez.
I say that as I'm sitting here single.
Right.
But
True. There is somebody, but like we're talking to each other going, they're gonna have to wait. Like I got shit to do. Like I got a nap. I got to do all this stuff. Like I'm not checking in with anybody. I'm all right with this right now.
I agree.
Yeah. Right back at you. So, all right. So you had him. So from start to finish, did you ever feel unsafe when you're on any of your dates? Like, did you ever like, all right, I got to get away from this dude. Like, this just might go south.
I wouldn't say so.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good. And do you look people up? Like, do you background check them or anything?
I don't go that. I never went like that extent, but like I'd look them up on social media,
Sure.
just basics to see who like the hell I'm actually meeting up with, per se.
Okay.
I'd usually share my location with one of my close friends, just
Nice.
as a young female who lives by herself, meeting up with men, just
Yeah,
kind
for
of
sure.
precautionary. But I never went too in depth. I probably should have like done more research before I was,
Look,
meeting up with them. But
if you did, you may not have ended up with such a good picture. So you don't know. Like, it happened the way it's supposed to. If you ever get back on the apps, maybe you do, maybe you don't. There's no right or wrong. I'm just curious on what your like. Some people will do a phone call before they go out, and it's all about the experience. So I mean, I'm just curious what your process was like as well.
no, I was never that in
Yeah,
depth with it. No.
you're like, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, kind
Yeah,
of.
all right, yeah, sure, that's cool.
I also would always take my own car. So I'm kind of like, you know what? If something goes awry, I'm just gonna dip. Like I would
Yeah.
there was a time where I like went and I'd have them pick me up, and then I was like, there was one incident, I was like, I am ready to fucking go. And he was not ready to go. So I'm like, we're done with this. I ain't getting a ride. I don't give a fuck. I will meet you somewhere. If I want to go, I want to go.
Yeah, good for you. And then also like it's probably safe that they don't know where you live, not that early too, right?
Yeah.
And like you said,
Yeah.
single living alone.
And I've had weird shit said to me. And sometimes that's how you can tell. Like
Right.
even right before you're planning on meeting up with them, like they'll throw out something weird and it's like, okay, now I'm gonna cancel. Like I had one guy and we had plans to meet, super nice guy, and then he was weird. I had gotten a futon delivered to me and it was disassembled. I had to assemble this thing. So I made a comment like, oh, I got this futon in, making conversation. He was adamant about wanting to come over and assemble this futon for me, like adamant.
Shit.
And
Wow.
I'm like, I'm good. Like I can do, like, I didn't tell you about this because I was looking for help. Like you literally asked me what's up. We're just having a conversation. He called me 3 times this one night because he wanted to come over and assemble this futon for me.
Oh
And
my
I'm like,
God.
bro, okay, we are not going to dinner in 3 nights because you literally called me 3 times in the span of 10 minutes because you have to help me set up this futon. No, you motherfucking don't. No, you don't. And I'm like, why did you call me 3 times? I want to make sure I help you with this. Bro, I am not that worried about this futon right fucking now. I don't know why you're worried about this futon right fucking now. Like, it is like 7 o'clock at night. I am not setting up a futon. Like,
Oh
bro.
my God.
And he's like, I can come over tomorrow after work. I only work till 4 o'clock. I'm like, buddy. And I'm like, I think I'm going to pass on dinner on Saturday.
Sure.
And he's like,
Sure.
why?
Sure.
I can help you then. No.
Sure.
No. We're
Sure.
good. We're good.
Well, once you set up the futon, you got to break in the futon. I mean, that's got to be the thing, right? Like, there's like that's the only thing that makes it like. I'm sure he's trying to be helpful. I'm like, sure, I'll give him credit. Maybe he's trying to be helpful and all that. But I'm thinking, hey, it's set up. Let's break it in. That's got to be like why he's so excited about it.
See, my naive ass still never registered with me.
Yeah, that would be my thought. That would be like if he's like, hey, I'll help you out, and you say no, it's like, all right, cool. But then that he keeps going at it. That's right. That would be my guess where he was going. That'd be my total guess where he was going.
It could
But
be.
here's to him shooting a shot, give it a shot, buddy. You're good to go. And he went. He totally just
I was like,
went.
no.
Oh, shoot. Guys are funny. Like, I mean, here's to giving a shot in a subtle way. He could have said it. He could have said it. He could have said, I'll help you set it up and break it in. And you could have like known then, oh, I get it now. But,
And that would have been less weird to me, to be honest.
Sure.
That would have been because he was almost pushy about it. And I'm like, bro, I am just like, we are having a normal conversation, not even flirting. And now you are like, I want to make sure you don't have to worry about this. And I'm like, you do realize I'm not worried about this, like
Right,
at all,
right.
like even a little bit. He's like, I know it was probably a lot for you to carry. Like I lived on the 3rd floor, and I was like, bro, yes, I carried it up 3 flights of stairs. I am not worried about setting this up right now. Like,
right.
You asked me, what are you doing? Like I answered you very literally. I just carried up like this food. No,
Right.
no.
Right. And it's like, but it would connect the dots for you. It would totally connect the dots for you to be like, okay, now I get why he's going down this path.
Like just be upfront. I'm one of those that I would much rather like if this is what you're thinking, just say it.
Yeah, totally. Well, some just don't have them. I don't know. Maybe he thought he's whatever, but still, that's weird. I get you. I'm with you. I'm totally with you. Oh my gosh, you're like, bro, come on, man, slow down, Jesus. But all right, fair enough. You seem like though, like this isn't new. Like this, you run into shit like this probably more often than not, where it's just some weird, off the wall stuff that you bounce into, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's like subtly weird. It's not like over the top. Like you hear some really crazy things, but it's like the fucking photo. And I'm like, now this man has this fucking photo of me. And I even said, I was like, you can delete that. He's like, I'll send it to you. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. And I literally said that. I was like, you can delete it. He goes, don't worry, I'll send it to you.
You ever send a
That's
message?
not the same thing.
You ever send a message back to him that says something like, hey, my mom says thank you? Something along those lines. I mean, then it's going to be like, hey, cool, awesome, Jesus.
It's been a few years since that photo. That photo's probably 3 years old. And I just saw it recently on my mom's wallpaper.
That's so nuts, girl. That is so nuts. That shit makes me laugh. Like, it's just like, I get that, just how, like, all right, the picture he thought he was, but just how it kind of turned into your mom's wallpaper just makes it the nuts part of it. Just how it all ties into it. Oh, girl,
Mom,
that's funny.
it's weird as to why you have that. And she's like, but you look so good.
Yeah. She's like, thanks, mom. You made me, but geez, okay. All right, cool. So what is like, so you're single, you're just enjoying life and not worried about it and things will happen organically. Is that kind of how you're rolling?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's cool. I mean, you're enjoying I mean, you're just coming back from trips, so you're enjoying the hell out of yourself, huh?
Yeah, and I'm living. I'm free. I'm living. I'm chilling.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can dig that out of it. I mean, so is there a story that we haven't got to that I need to hear, or have we kind of like encapsulated the like what the madness looks like for you?
I mean, I have other stories, but I wouldn't say they're anything more crazy. But I've got other ones.
How about your best date story? How about a good
My
one?
my best date story.
Yeah. Is there one you're like, damn, that dude was all right. That worked out pretty good. I mean, granted, it may not have gone to a relationship, but it was just a fun date.
A fun date. Um,
All right. It doesn't, that's all right. A lot of times those don't stick out as well as the madness does.
I so I don't know if I would consider. I mean, I guess you could consider this a date. I mean, I kind of took a trip to meet this man, but our first date was in a different state because I took a trip to meet him. But our
Right.
first date was nice. He
Right.
surprised me with purple flowers.
Oh,
Purple's
nice.
my favorite color.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that was a memorable first date for me.
Thoughtful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thoughtful.
Yeah.
Like paid attention, listened,
Yep.
did
Yep.
some of the right stuff. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So that's
He
good.
brought me purple flowers in a joint.
Oh, see, look,
Yep.
he
Yep.
paid attention. He totally paid
N-
attention.
No, he did. He did.
So
And I was like, oh
I,
my God, they're purple. And he's like, isn't that your favorite color? I was like, it is. It
nah,
is.
smart man. Smart man made a good impression.
No, he did.
So I see the shirt. I guess I need to ask about the shirt. Tell me about the podcast.
Manders Mindset.
Yeah.
I'm a podcast host as well. I host Manders Mindset and I interview a wide range of guests who have shifted their mindset in some way. They've gone through some internal shift that has created an external shift in their life.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You enjoying it?
I love it.
Yeah. How long you been doing it?
About 9 months.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
That's perfect. So you from day one to you 9 months later, like you do things entirely different. I mean, is it like how you vibe and how you feeling about the show?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
It's come a long way. It's different now.
Yeah.
I've got much more of a flow.
Yeah.
I'm much more confident even speaking to people.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going good.
Yeah, dude, that's a big deal. That's an awesome topic too. I bet you find a lot of good content and a lot of great people you get to talk to.
Yeah, no, I do.
You learn a lot. Yeah, like on this side, just the stuff. And like I could tell you the development of this, I'm almost at 100 episodes, and you're just kind of like that from day one to now, it's entirely different. Entirely.
Right,
I threw
right.
structure out the window and I forget that. People just be themselves. But that's cool. So on all platforms, I assume.
Yep,
Okay, YouTube channel.
yep.
Okay, all right. And you feeling good about it?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Yeah, good. You should. It sounds like, I mean, I like the shirt. I mean, I got to listen to
Thank
this
you.
a little bit more, so that's awesome.
Thank you.
Look, it's that easy. If there's anything else you want to pimp out about yourself, do it right now. You got the podcast, you're on. Is there a website somewhere else they can find you?
Yes, I do have a website. I can give you the link for that.
Yeah.
We can put that in the show notes.
I'll
But yeah,
absolutely do that.
they can click that. I'm a breathwork practitioner as well,
Uh,
and I facilitate breathwork.
Okay.
Similar to meditation, but it's kind of more intense, is how I like
Okay.
to describe it.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what is that? What is breath work exactly?
So it's a deep diaphragmatic breathing technique that you tap into your subconscious while doing it. And it really helps you gain clarity, become more confident, and just figure out shit within your life, honestly.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You are awesome. You are awesome.
Thank
Like
you.
it's that easy. I appreciate you taking the time and coming on. I know you had a lot of stuff you're doing to get settled back in, but shoot, I'll jump on the show anytime. So I'll be listening to your stuff for sure.
Okay, we can have.
All right.
You can hop on. We can have a
Hey,
conversation.
Look, I would enjoy it.
You want
It'll
to
be
talk?
really
You want
cool.
to talk about dating? We can talk about dating. The mindset around dating.
I can talk about, yeah. I'll
Thank
tell
you for
what,
being along for the ride on the Swipe Wrong podcast. The show is produced by Jay Pelham. You want to reach out to us? We want to hear your story. 317-426-6616. Make sure to text, leave a voicemail. We'll get back to you. Shoot us an email at swipewrongpod@gmail.com. We are on Facebook, Insta, Twitter, YouTube. We are definitely out there. I am the host of the show. My name is Koss. And please make sure to take a listen to us next week because the saga, it continues.